Hello, everybody, and welcome to RRC Station Talk, episode 11. Today, it's just me, Elliot, your homeboy, and Rex, big
Hello,
man.
everyone.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm called the Big Man.
the big man upstairs, because he can't go upstairs.
If you ever try to climb my staircase, I will stab you.
All right, so today I have an interesting topic. Rex, would you like to hear it?
Yes, I would. I mean, I have no other choice.
Yeah, we forced him here against his own volition, so no one has free choice anymore.
I just, I, yeah, I didn't really have a choice to be here.
Yep. So today I would like to talk about one of the projects that I was part of the head staff for.
Oh,
Uh,
dear God.
yes. You will remember this title. Um, Residents of Apocalypse, otherwise known as ROA, was a series project that me and Crunged were working on, and it didn't exactly go to plan, so it fell to the wayside, and eventually we stopped its production. And that's what I want to talk about in this episode. So I guess start it from the beginning. ROA was a project, basically a self-insert story of 5 characters, which were based around 5 members of RRC, and those characters were Elliot, me, Paul. Ooh, this is getting hard. It's been a while.
Elliot, you, Paul, me,
Dan,
Brad,
Brad.
Crunged, Daniel, Greek, or Justinian. Um,
Oh,
who else?
oh,
Oh, James and
James.
Atlas.
James as Atlas. And those were the characters. They were the 5 self-inserts, basically. And they were inserted into uh, an apocalyptic world. Uh, Thus born was the name Residents of Apocalypse, because they were in that world. Basically, a zombie apocalypse had happened, and they were living in the post-apocalyptic world with several other oddities happening. And I mean, the series was extremely fun to write. It was very easy to write, but it just didn't work out. And one of the reasons was that there were a lot of like inside jokes that the 5 of us would get, or it would just be me and Crunch laughing over an inside joke while we were creating it, and it just didn't work out. The plot really didn't exist, didn't really work as an episodic series. There were just a lot of problems with it.
Yeah, I can concur with that,
Not to
or I
mention,
can agree with it.
yeah, not to mention, I mean, it was designed to be a low quality type thing, because we voiced it ourselves because we didn't have couldn't pay anyone else. Crunch would have done all the artwork, all the animation things with it, and it was a very fun project, but it just didn't work out in the end. And I think it was a very vital step in my own uh, writing career to understand why it did not go the way that I wanted it to. So, to break it down even further, let's see. The characters were very cardboard cutout of one personality. Elliot, myself, was basically a sketchy character. Daniel was an overly religious person. Paul was a history buff. Bradley was a cracked up
Bradley.
Bradley was just crack, pure crack energy. And then James was
Bradley
like,
was cracked, taking physical form.
basically. And then James was the quote unquote normal person that like, we had planned for the audience to like really connect with. And it just, there were a lot of conflicts with everything. Like, there was no main plot story. It was literally just them in that world living, but it was still told in the way that there might have been a plot, but with no plot to back it up, if that makes sense.
Yeah, this is. I think I brought. Didn't I bring this to you at one point?
Maybe. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, I believe so. That was actually. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love to like voice act it because it was hilarious.
Oh, it was the
It
best.
was it was hilarious. But yeah, as I looked into it more, there was a lot of things with it that just didn't make sense.
I mean, that was kind of the whole
Like,
point, but like, there's a
well, no, but it can not make sense to a point. But I mean, it's got to be at least explained.
yeah. We walked the line of irrational and some things don't make sense, but we like never actually walked the line. Like, we were on like 100 yards away from it. It was a mess,
Playing with
really.
flowers, we were 100. We were 100 yards away from it, playing with the flowers.
Yeah.
Uh,
We also never really had like a written thing of what we were doing, so it
what's it?
just it just didn't work out.
Yeah, RLA just really was never going to work. So to
Oh,
be
wait.
honest, I'm kind of glad we did the cha cha slide with it. Yeah, if anyone can get that. Uh, and I mean, it's still like fun to go through and voice act. It just never really had anything.
Yeah. It just
Some kind of
lacks substance. Like, there was no connecting
yeah,
factor other than the five people. There was no like long-term
yeah.
objective that you could look forward to. There's no really consistency. It just,
No, none at all.
yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, like, one scene a character could be cartoonishly slinking up through the floorboards, and the next they have to obey the rules of physics to go through a door. It it broke its own rules to the point where it just wouldn't make sense. I mean, I think I've been thinking about like bringing it back just for like shorts and not for like a series, but it, there'd be so much work that just to redo everything.
Yeah. kind of kind of glad it's gone now. But we can't forget what it did for us,
Oh yeah.
at least, like you said, experience wise, because I mean, it definitely helped us to realize, oh, some of our plot may be awful.
It was
And then
def-
we went back and we fixed it.
it was definitely a very teaching moment to go through it and then go, maybe this isn't good. Maybe I should revise this. And there were several times where I did it, and eventually I realized, like, no, this just doesn't work. It was, I think it was a very important moment for me because up until that point, I have never written something and then decided that it wasn't consistent enough for my own liking. Like, ever since that point, I have always been complacent enough to go like, yeah, that works enough to put it out until that moment.
Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah. And it was very eye-opening. You know, like set a standard for myself. It was interesting to go through.
Oh yeah. Oh, that just thinking back on it makes me a little bit happy that we went through it. Sad that it never really worked out.
Yeah.
And I mean, we only really just started it.
I mean, I got up to 6 episodes in it, so.
Yes. Oh my god.
Out of a 12 episode season. Yeah.
12 seasons. Oh god.
Oh, no. I think we planned for like 3 seasons. It
Oh
did.
my god, that would have been hilarious.
Oh, it would have been so hilarious if it actually was good.
I don't think we're. I mean, we might.
We might do like shorts, but I don't think we're gonna do to the scale that we first planned. Not ever.
Yeah, it's like
Maybe like the
yeah.
the winders that we did. I think it might be something like that. Yeah.
That video.
Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, but so now that we're done talking about what was wrong with it, let me go through what was good with it, because that is also. So, what was good with it is that like it was very free form in the way that like I could do anything in there and it just really wouldn't matter. Like I could, if I had a creative idea that I wanted to put in there, I could probably just like slip it in with no effort, and all I had to do was like run it by uh
Krung.
Krung
Yeah, Krung.
and it'd be fine. Yeah, and it was very creatively free and very flexible because it broke all of its own rules within like the next sentence or two.
It's like a puzzle that's like trying to put itself together, right? But it's putting the right piece in the wrong place every single time. Oh, plot. Let's put that on the back when it clearly is marked for the front. And then we'll take themes and throw it out. And then we'll take random bullshit and then squeeze it in there. We're just shoving spoonfuls and it's like, you know how some people or someone who's not paying attention is just feeding a baby, right? But instead of feeding it with a baby spoon from like a little bit of ice cream, it's taking a whole like chonga spoon and just shoving it in the baby's mouth.
I'm sorry, what?
Over and over and over again. But at the same time, that's what made it so fucking funny. Oh, hey, we just met up at this guy's house. Let's go to a warehouse.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, first episode.
Oh, the warehouse is losing supplies. Let's go loot a church. What? And a gun store. What the hell?
Oh yeah, first. Oh man, I'm just gonna break down the entire plot of this no longer existing story. So first episode, the gang of 5 meet up at Paul's house, and Bradley.
Then they made up some random ass car name for me to fucking fawn over for 15 minutes.
Beautiful. So Bradley didn't take his meds this morning, so he's ADHD. So he's of course over exaggerated, bouncing literally off the walls. So they decide to steal a car, go to a Meds and Go, and just like loot this place for any type of meds. Elliot creates drugs for Bradley to take.
Are we not going to talk about how he enters Paul's house, liquefies under the door? He just emerges like a black sludge, and then pop, there he is.
Yep. Yeah, we're not going to discuss that. So,
what the hell you mean we're not going to discuss that?
Yeah, that's a gimmick, not an actual point of the plot point of the important piece of the.
Yeah. It's important to me. God damn it!
No. Yeah, they go to the meds and go. Elliot makes a bet with them that if he can make the drugs that will make Bradley stop bouncing off the walls before they can find them in this pharmacy, they owe him 10 soda top tabs. Yeah, tabs. 10 tabs. And they're like, all right, this should be easy. We're in a fucking pharmacy. And of course, Elliot, being Elliot, creates the drugs before they find the drugs. So now they owe Elliot 10 tabs. Luckily, there's a vending machine right outside where they can just get cans for the tabs. Unfortunately, no one has money, so what do? They walk down the street trying to figure out a way to get those tabs, but they can't break the vending machine to get the cans. Oh no. Because Daniel's too good of a goody two-shoe to break things and forbids them from doing it. So they listen to him because reasons. So they walking down the street to find a way to get money so they can get tabs to give to Elliot. So this man's walking across the street. They're walking down, and a tree branch falls on him and kills him. So they loot his body for money, go back to the vending machine, get the cans, get the can tabs, get them to Elliot because he made drugs. Oh, and by the way, this is all in a world where a zombie apocalypse happened, so it makes perfect sense that they were neither attacked or noticed by any zombies in this entire Who's-As. Oh, but the sound of the vending machine alerts the horde of their location, so now there's demon zombies running at them. So they get in the car and head back to Paul's place. And that is episode 1. There are about 5 plot holes just in that episode.
First 15 minutes, plot hole. Oh, and just in case you forgot, another plot hole.
Yeah. Speaking of 15 minutes, that's about all the time we have for today. I might continue this rant on to the next episode, so go check out or wait for it for next week. But it's been fun, guys. Enjoyed y'all here. Appreciate y'all here. Lots of love from your main man, Elliot. And as they say, love ya. Catch you in the next one. See ya.